Hi all, Brad Wright from the Single Malt Whisky Club here, and I am very excited today to be announcing our two optional extras for this month. When two blokes called Adam and Adam decide they want to found a new Tasmanian distillery, I guess it makes complete sense when they name it Adam's Distillery. I doubt there's many club members who have not at least heard of Adams, if not in fact sampled these fellas' whiskey. They're fast becoming the rock stars of the Australian whiskey scene and are now consistently out-turning awesome whiskey, and to top it off, they're bloody good blokes. Today the distillery is owned by three partners: Adam Pinkard, Adam Sanders and Professor Bernie Eineder, aka the Prof. They put their first mash down in October 2016, filled their first cask in November of that year, and since then have been ramping up production facilities and expanding the brand. And as is expected when a third of the partnership is known as the Prof, that amongst all the serious casks they lay down, they find the time to experiment with different casks and cask seasonings. And that's where this story really begins. In 2017, Adam and Adam decided to run a few experiments in small, and by small I mean 20 litre small, virgin oak casks, seasoned with various liquors for 6 months prior to filling with their own new make spirit. And this month we are really excited to be featuring two of these bold undertakings. The first is something I've never heard of used anywhere near a whiskey production enterprise, and that's Kahlua. Yep, you heard right, a virgin oak cask soaked with Kahlua for 6 months and then filled with new make. The second is another virgin oak cask, 20 litres, seasoned for 6 months with Buffalo Trace bourbon and then filled with new make. And so I give you our first exclusive bottlings for the Single Malt Whisky Club. Two expressions of fantastic whiskey that's so out there and so limited, both are sure to be gone in a flash, and I reckon talked about for years to come. And look, they've even got our name on them. See? So without further ado, let's have a taste of these rare, dark and mysterious lovelies. First, the Kahlua seasoned expression. Only 28 bottles of this one exist in the world. There's the bottle. Its colour is beautiful. I'm not sure what you can make out, but you can see how dark that is. It's a real dark chocolate in the bottle colour. And there it is again. Dark chocolate, I guess, with sort of orange highlights. Now this one, oh wow. On the nose, initially there's a bit of wood. Oh, straight away though, there's dark chocolate and dried fruit. Fresh ground coffee, sort of in the spaces there. Oh, wow, rich. It's rich and sweet and round with a beautiful, lovely, oily mouthfeel. Sweet prunes, vanilla, honey, plum pudding, a bit of leather. The finish is, it's long and warming and lush. Sweet caramel. Bit of coffee, dark caramelized fruit. Hints of spices. Not really spicy though, but hints of spices. Oh, so chewy. Okay. For the sake of brevity, I'll move on to the second one. That's delicious. That's the Kahlua seasoned cask. Here is the Buffalo Trace bourbon. Okay, once again, a 20 litre virgin oak barrel seasoned with Buffalo Trace bourbon, bottled at 48.8%. Now the colour, again, amazing burnt orange. It's just a delightful colour that's begging to be tasted. On the nose, this one is vanilla, brown sugar, a creme brulee with a sort of citrusy tail end there. A drier On the palate, it's drier than the other one, the Kahlua. This one is, it's a little oaky, but there's fresh grass, there's cinnamon spice, and a subtle vanilla there too. And the finish is long and warming again. It's chewy. It keeps coming. It's waves of... It's like waves of sweet cinnamon bun and vanilla. It sees it out to this sort of final, sort of a hint of caramel. It's so good. Oh. Yum. So which one do you choose? Well, both are very limited. 28 bottles of the Kahlua seasoned expression and 26 of the Buffalo Trace bourbon seasoned expression. If you like the dark chocolate and stewed fruit tones, go the Kahlua. If a lighter, more vanilla-led whiskey is your preference, go the Buffalo Trace expression, I reckon. They're both sensational whiskeys though. So I'll leave it up to you to make up your mind, consult the stars, or just plain flip a coin. But whatever you do, be quick, because these are not going to be around for very long. Until next month, I'm Brad Wright from the Single Malt Whiskey Club. Slanjavar.